Hello, YouTube. It's your boy YGO King of Scrubs, and I have my ninjas finally ready to do the deck profile. I did play the deck, and I always want to play the deck and test it out before I bring you guys the deck profile to show you that it works. I did play it this past weekend, and I did really, really well with it, taking first at a tournament, playing against Scareclaw, Branded, um, Sprite, and what was the Pendulums. All good rounds, a lot of fun. I'll have some of those up this weekend, or sorry, this week. But for now, we're going to go over what I played and my ratios and things like that. Let's go ahead and start off with the main deck here. Uh, it's pretty obvious. We play 3 Hanzo. He's your bread and butter of the deck. He's a 1-card starter. You summon him, you search for your Ninja Art of Duplication, and you go off on your opponent's turn if you have to. But we usually hope for more extenders than that. I did play 3 Mitsu the Insect Ninja. She was very good. Not only can you use her as an extender, she is also a negate that you like to put on board. And you can equip her with 2100 defense and tag out into a giant fusion that has 3000 attack and is a free bomb of the board. Next, we played 3 Tabari. I always screw up his name. Tabari, the Sky Ninja, the bird. He's your extender, your quick effect fusion, and your defense for the deck. Just does a lot. These are all pretty normal ratios. Most people play exactly the same thing. It's not like my deck has anything special in that regards. We then played 2 Green Ninja. I see a lot of people playing 1 of this. I like 2 of it. I don't like to have to choose to recycle this card when I could just have another one ready. I see a lot of people on 1 of it, so this is a little bit where my deck differs. I play 2 just because I don't want to have to recycle it. Baku the Beast Ninja. He's what allows me to recycle. When you add him, he summons, he grabs from grave, or just on special summon, he grabs from grave. A cool combo I did a lot was using the Sky Ninja, discarding it to special summon him from hand, and then using effect to add back the Sky Ninja, then normal summoning the Sky Ninja, allowing for a quick, easy Link 2 play. If needed, that's not a play you really want to go for, but it was very good. Next, we play 1 Kagero, the Cannon Ninja. This card's absolutely amazing. It does everything you want it to. I see a lot of people forgetting about the graveyard effect. It helps you dodge targeting. It doesn't negate targeting, but it dodges targeting, which is very good. From there, we played 2 Joan, the Gravity Ninja. He was very good. I originally played the first tournament I played this in. I was only playing 1, and I kept drawing him and wishing I had a second one in deck. When I bumped him up to 2, he was absolutely phenomenal. Very good. But that does it for our main deck Ninja Monsters. Did everything I wanted them to and then some. My only real hand traps was I played 3 Nibiru. This card is phenomenal this format, and I'm so happy to have gotten my playset. Thanks for everybody who did trades with me and things like that. Then we played 3 Ash Blossom. This card is also back in the format, doing amazing, and it's cheap, and I'm happy it's accessible for all of us budget players out there who can't afford to just go out and spend $50 on a playset of some of these things. From there, we'll move on to my spells. I played 1 Hidden Village of the Ninjutsu Arts. Great recycler, and it has a protection effect a lot of people forget about. We played 1 Ninjutsu Art Tool Iron Dagger. That's a mouthful. Try saying that 3 times fast. This card was phenomenal. It does a lot for the deck, and it's one I considered it to, but I didn't like drawing it as much as I was when I tested it at 2. From there, we played 3 Ninjutsu Art Notebooks of Mystery. This card, holy crap, does this card do things. This card just has everything you want it to and then some. The card that I was lucky enough to pull, if you go back and check my other videos, I did play 2 Pot of Prosperity. This helped the deck's consistency so much. It was absolutely phenomenal. I understand why people say they need this card, but there are substitutions you can play in place of it if you need it. Next, we move on to a few one-ofs. We played Called By. It needs no explanation. Instant Fusion, because it's basically a free extender in our deck, as we do have a level 5 fusion monster that does get its effect on summon. So if you instant fusion into it, you do get to use its effect. And then one Rhoda to search the Hanzo. It was our 4th copy, basically. From there, I did main deck triple Book of Moon. This was Book of Eclipse originally. The problem I had with Book of Eclipse was if I flipped the monster face down, they still flipped up during the end phase, which you can side Book of Eclipse to use defensively or to help break a board, but when you're going first and setting things up, Book of Moon was much better. From there, we'll move on to some of the traps. 2 of these traps I probably will be switching out, as they didn't do as much as I wanted to, but they did come up here and there, and they were very good. I did play one Ninja Art of Duplication. This card's amazing. I might try to play a second one, because once you got it, it just does everything you want it to. And then Ninjutsu Art of Dancing Leaves. This card helped protect so many cards for me because of the bounce effect. For some reason, everybody and their brother had Harpy's Feather Duster against me. And from there, my spicy tech, or what was supposed to be my spicy tech, but I'm probably switching it out, was Apophis the Swamp Deity. This card was good, but it didn't come up often enough for me to justify keeping it in. I don't know what I'm going to switch in, but for now, I'm playing it. I did also mess around with a few Dharmaka cannons. I think that's what they're called. The Dharmaka cannons weren't bad. I may try those again. We'll just see what ends up happening. I'm going to test out a few more things and see where we go from there. Ask for the extra deck. We'll go from there. So I did play some weird things. I played one Mud Dragon, one Garura, and one Predaplant. The reason I played these was because I ended up siding triple Super Poly. It came up and actually was pretty good for me, so I'm probably going to keep this in for now, as long as the extra deck isn't too tight, which so far most of the extra deck seems pretty free. From there, I did play one Ultimate Great Insect. This is the card I was talking about. You can just tag into using your Insect Ninja. If you equip the Iron Dagger to it, you can then just tribute it off to go into this. The Iron Dagger gets its effect, and this is a 3,000 body that if you have your field spot, you get to bomb the field. We did play one number 2 Ninja Shadow Mosquito. I never summoned this guy, but I liked having the option for it, and I need to put a Zeus into the extra deck for this. I forgot to play it. From there, our actual good cards that we used in every game we played. 2 Ninja Grandmaster Saizo. I haven't found the need for a third, but I've seen some builds playing a third, but you do what works best for you and what you have access to. After that, we have Mitsu the Battle Ninja. This card is phenomenal. If I get a third copy, I probably will play a third copy, but it's amazing. That Konami did Ninjas justice, and I'm really happy about it. From there, we have our instant fusion target, and that's the only reason we play 3 of this, is the, how do you even pronounce his name? Yagramaro, the Armored Ninja. I butchered that, I know I did, but whatever. We only play 3 of this because we use 1 as an instant fusion target. The others we actually go into. And from there, we just have some regular things. IP Masquerena, Nightmare Phoenix, and Underworld Goddess. I didn't summon anything other than ninja cards from the extra deck this whole weekend. They were very good. I wish I had done this deck profile sooner, as I now see everybody posting ninja deck profiles, as it's been proving itself to be a fairly good deck. From there, we'll move on to the side deck. I'll show what I sided. It is a pretty budgetary-based side deck. It was very good. I did side 3 Kaijus. The reason for siding these, I sided them in literally every game I played, and I think I only used them twice because I only saw them twice. They break boards. They do what you want them to. From there, we played 3 Super Poly. As I explained earlier, your extract room isn't too tight, so just being able to flex with that is pretty nice. From there, since I don't have a Harpy's Feather Duster, we did play a Lightning Storm. I know I don't have a Harpy's Feather Duster, but I have a Lightning Storm, but you all watched me pull that. Then I played 2 Cosmic Cyclones. Other cards that I sided in quite a bit this weekend consisted of Summon Limit. I sided it in a lot this weekend, but I think I only got to play it once. I did side in 2 Dimensional Barrier. I saw this card a lot, and it won quite a few games. Being able to debarrier against branded players was absolutely phenomenal. And the card I saw all weekend that probably helped me actually get up to winning, and the card I'm probably going to put a 3rd copy of in, is Anti-Spell Fragrance. This card in this format is absolutely phenomenal, and I think that it pushes closer and closer every day to possibly getting hit on the ban list. But I think Konami will never do more than put this card to 1 because it actually is pretty fair and balancing. It affects both players equally. But yeah, that's what I played this weekend. The deck's amazing. I absolutely recommend picking it up if you've got the chance. Things you can play in place of the Prosperities. You can play Triple Tax. It'll help. Upstart Goblin, getting that 1 card out of your deck sometimes is all you need. And I've seen some people teching around with Allure of Darkness as a budget option. I was testing out Triple Tax, and it worked out well for me. It took me to 2nd place in a tournament, but if you can attempt to get them, I recommend it. Maybe your locals has some Megatins. Try and buy them. Get some luck. If not, maybe you can pull some trade bait and trade for them. Up until I had them, I was doing the same thing. I was trying my best to get a hold of these expensive cards. With any luck, Konami will reprint this like they did in 2011 with Pot of Duality in a Megatin as a promo. Something that seems to have been lost to time. But anyways, hope you guys like my deck profile. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below on how bad I'm doing. Until then, catch you later.